good? Welcome back to the 280 Plus podcast. I'm your host, Slows Def, and I'd like to thank the audience and welcome any new viewers and listeners as we give the hottest takes from Twitter and other social media platforms and just try to take those conversations beyond those platforms. And if you could hit the like and subscribe button for me, it's going to go a long way. And trust me, man, you're going to enjoy the show and what we got going on here, man. So, yo, tonight we got a packed house, right? Yo, we got a long returning guest. And then we got two new guests here that also happen to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, reintroduce and then introduce yourselves, man.
I'm Mark. You know, you might see me on Twitter, whatever, Mark_Black. I ain't got nothing else to say, really, but that's it. You know, I'm a chill dude. You know, I stay out the way.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. So Mark was on episode 6, man. So this is episode 56, man. So we came a long way.
Oh yeah, hold on. One thing, my fault. I just want to give a RIP to my man Jail Mayo. I just want to send condolences, man. You will be missed.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, I heard about that.
Another black father
recently.
putting away from their kids, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. That shit is crazy, man. But, yo, go ahead at the top there, man. Londell, go ahead, man.
All right. My name is Londell McGee. I don't really do too much. I stay out the way. I kind of got my license in this barber shit, so I'm all new with that. And, yeah. Give it the hands on Twitter. Cool Guy James on Instagram. And that's basically it. And,
all right.
Shit, I'm Naj McGee. I'm Londell's older bro. Loesch, we go way back. Mark, Sammy, Most High Naj on Twitter. I don't really do, too many other social. I'm around, but I don't really be on them. You know how that go.
Yeah.
I just be chilling, man. Living, life. New father. You know what I mean? Been enjoying.
That's
father,
what's up, man. That's a blessing right there, man. That's what's up.
Trying to stay out the way, man. It's tough out here right now.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. And you saying that you only on Twitter or whatever, man. Like I'm getting back. I'm getting back to Twitter, but like I've been stretched thin, man. I've been trying to like spread my platform to all these other places, man. And like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Facebook be sucking you in, bro. And I don't like it. I don't like that it be sucking me. I'm like, cause it's kind of like it's a mix of Instagram and Twitter, almost like, you know what I mean? Cause it got the conversations, but I don't know. It ain't home though. It ain't where Twitter at, man. Twitter
TV vibes on it. Facebook.
Yeah, I be like, what?
I'm
on telling
Facebook,
people this.
I don't even like to broadcast it. Like
I deactivated my joint like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Because I would definitely be one of them niggas stuck in there.
Oh man, yeah. I could see, and then I'm seeing some like just a local stuff, like just you see the some drama starting to create, and I'm like, oh, this is what people be talking about. Like, all right, so I try to filter myself out, try to get on there, get off of there.
You got to, bro. Too much of that would be bad for anybody, man.
Definitely, man. So, yo, we got a hot topic though to start with, though. All right, man, and this is still like a developing story, right? You know what I mean? And on the 15th. Pusha T's album is gonna come out, so we might hear some more. But yo, and I'm pretty sure all the fellas here listen to it. But have you heard Drake's new track with Jack Harlow and
Definitely
the shots going to Pusha?
Yes.
So is this part two? What's up? What's going on?
I think.
Go ahead, Mark.
I think it's right timing. I mean, this is my thing. I feel like when stuff get leaked, I feel like it's kind of on purpose. Because, you can keep what you want to keep away. So, I mean, like, it's low come let you know, like, Push, I'm coming. And I ain't afraid. And I ain't no matter what they were saying online, saying that you got me or whatever. Because, I mean, you could pick either side and be like, and not really be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, this is the first time Drake really had, like, at least that much where it was like he wasn't the favor on as far as the masses and stuff like that. So I feel like, and like I was saying earlier, I feel like Push might went back in the lab. He might have tweaked some things, added another track or whatever.
Yeah.
They gonna always act like they been had the track and all that cool stuff. But whatever, I'm all for the theatrics and all that type of stuff. I'm just trying to hear some good rap.
Yo, that's really what it boils down to, man. I'm here for the music, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just saying, I agree with Mark that, you know, no other Drake songs leaked, you know what I mean? So why this one leaked, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Intentional. He probably got a project coming or something, so, you know how that go, man. The rap is a business, you know, so.
Yeah.
But like Mark said, though, as long as good bars come out of it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, Londell.
I just feel like Drake don't like how he got off on, like how Push got off on him at the first time, so he kind of want to get some get back now. Like everybody knows about his son now. It's all out there, you know, public. He courtside with his son sometimes now, so I just feel like now he want to get back at Push now. I mean, it's a good time because his album come out tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
He might.
Right. Why not?
I don't really care.
He also might think he got all the skeletons out too, because you know, like Londell just said, he just said about the son. He already, you know, he threw the little jab at 40. So it's like, what you gonna say now? Like I can, and there was a couple bars when I felt like as me, like I was like, damn, I be feeling like that too. But I don't really be, you know what I mean? Like I felt that, like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I listened to it. So my man, shout out to my man, Chad Visionaire, man. So I seen him tweeting about it today, and I was like, what, where, you know? And he told me where to look. He said it's a Jack Harlow track. So when I look on SoundCloud, I found an instrumental, and then I found like this, like a warped version of it. Like it was like slowed down, whatever. So I kept listening to it, whatever. I listened to it like 5 times, and then I was just listening to Drake's verse. I'm trying to hear it, whatever. And I definitely could hear some subliminals, but I did think it was kind of light. However, you know what I mean? You know, we all know, like, this might be, like, kind of what Mark was saying, this might be one of Drake's only blemishes, like, kind of like on his record in terms of rapping, right? You know what I mean? So my question, though, is why wait 4 years to respond again? Because obviously he did respond a little bit on Scorpion, whatever, but, like, fam, that was 2018. Like, if y'all don't realize, like, it's almost, we going on 4 years there. Like, why now? Why now?
Telling you, he probably got a project coming, man. Like,
okay.
And I feel like Drake's on the downside of his career. He's still up there, though. Don't get me wrong. He's not no longer going up the mountain. He's going down. You know what I'm saying? You can only be, you know, that guy for so long. Drake's been doing this for like 11, 12 years now. You know what I mean? Like being that dude. You know what I mean? People don't give him a lot for that, but that's a hard run to sustain. You know?
Facts.
You know, I don't really think he needs the theatrics, but I'm pretty sure he probably got something coming, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think,
but like how come? Like, cause he just dropped in September? Like, you know, he ain't want to come at him then. Like, that's what I'm saying. 4 years. It's like he's had other projects come out in the 4 years. Like,
I think from one petty person to another. So this is what I think. So I just think that, you know, Drake just be chilling, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Pusha, he not a social media type guy, so you ain't going to see him popping up. He ain't going to be commenting on nothing. He not really doing all that type of stuff. Now, since Pusha got his album coming out, you starting to see Pusha now. So it's like, all right, now I got attitude again. Now it's on. It's up now. I got some bars for you now. So I just feel like he just like he said, like, I don't forget. Like, it's still up. Like, this shit up forever. Like, friendly, respectfully, but it's like, you know, it's.
Well, maybe
but I mean, as far as like,
maybe not.
Yeah, he definitely said he spitting on, you know what I mean? So when he said that, I was like,
spitting on Daytona. And people was breaking that bar down too. Like, obviously, we know that's a watch, the green face, but they said Daytona is a race. Green flag means they on go. I was like, oh shit! Like, people was already breaking these bars down. I'm like,
I ain't even gonna hold you. When I first heard it, I didn't think I Pusha T this until the next day, till this morning. I was like,
see, I heard it today. So yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, the part where he said like he ain't gonna let it go, like he ain't over it. You know what I mean? That definitely felt like it. I was wondering though what it meant when he said like, you know, people that he don't fuck with is fucking with people he don't. And then like, cause somebody said on Twitter like they thought, oh, he gonna put this out after Pusha T put out the song Neck and Wrist, whatever. But I'm like, nah, it can't be that because Drake do fuck with Jay-Z, right? Like they don't got no issues, right? Yeah, so he wasn't talking about that, but
I don't think he wants that Hope Smoke either. So I mean,
nobody
was Hope Smoke. We not even talking. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like
my hot take was go ahead.
I feel like,
my fault.
I feel like Hov and Drake are cool, but I feel like Hov and Pusha T, like I feel like he'll spare his loyalty to Drake for Pusha T, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, okay.
That, I really believe that.
Is it because like Pusha T is connected to Yeezy, like, you know what I mean, Ye, or like
it's this weird thing with Hov and Drake, man, because Hov is goated, obviously, you know what I mean, but then Drake is that new young boy that's really like flirting with like the numbers that Hov
Jay-Z's another petty
put up, you know what I mean? So
well, probably actually passed Jay-Z's numbers, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to
like,
say.
but yeah, respect probably not yet.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But he respect
Yeah.
Push more than he respect Drake, kind of like as
Oh,
far as like
sure.
rapping, like.
Okay,
Like, so
okay.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna rap with this nigga more than I'm probably rap with like Drake. So, cause he has a couple songs with Drake, but I mean, every song that's like with Push, like
They've been pairs
Yeah,
long
we
too.
all know, like
It's like a
them
moment. It's
two
a
together
moment
is
when he
crazy.
does one with. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think what Mark was saying too, like, yeah, probably because Pusha hasn't come out with an album since that either, you know what I mean? So like it probably is like a chess move, you know what I mean? Because he might, all right, yeah, you could put out some singles, but if you're gonna put out an album, I'm gonna get in front of your album, you know what I mean? And then I was wondering if maybe Drake got tipped off, maybe Push got some. Maybe he already had something, you know what I mean, on the new album. Maybe he just, like Mark just said, maybe he just went in the lab last night, you know what I mean, and put something together. So yeah, so like, yeah, so like by the time this episode come out, we're going to definitely know more. It's probably going to be a little media storm, man, and I can't wait to see what happens, man. But I don't think Drake went out bad the first time, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people give him that L, though. Do y'all give him that L? Like,
It's tough. I mean, you're gonna have to hold it. You're gonna have to hold it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that. I was just gonna say
Yeah.
Push got the W, but then that of course that means that Drake got the L then.
Cause like
Yeah.
and then Drake's comeback was real corny. Like, I'm not hiding the world from my son. I'm hiding the sun from the world. Like, nigga, what? Like that? Like Push sounded way better than what he said versus what Drake said. Like
That's just
what I
on the stage when you just get caught. Like that's the real. You know,
right.
I ain't really want to show y'all. You know how they get.
Yeah, right. You know how they get. Yeah, that was like a deflection instead of like a response. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that's what's up, man. Yo, so let's move on, man. Yo, let's talk about Snowfall, man. Yo, I gave y'all homework, man. Y'all supposed to keep up, man. Y'all caught up? Y'all watch Snowfall?
You gave me homework?
Man, I'm spoiling it, nigga.
Listen, it was funny because you've been tagging me in the joint. I've been removing my name from the tag, and I'm like, I still ain't watched this joint
I
yet.
didn't do that.
I thought you had, bro.
I wait till it gets all the way. I mean, you know how Twitter is, so
Okay.
I know the premises of things, so we can still whatever talk about it.
I don't know. I feel like the Twitter, like I said, maybe because I ain't been tapped in all the way. I feel like the Twitter engagement for this season
it ain't
kind
like
of
how
light. You know what I
they were
mean?
just
Like,
on Power and shit like that. Like you gotta really search to get like the spoilers on if you really reading for Snowfall. But like I guess it must have been a part where he was looking out and shit like that. I seen like a little joint like that. So
oh, bro.
So that almost made me like
that
let me just still watch this joint now because I'm like.
And I think the hype fell down a little bit, like just a little bit. Where now, if you still watching Snowfall, you really love that show. You're not just watching it because everybody's watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's where they lost a lot of engagement as far as on our timeline. But show, like Mark said, I don't really watch it, but I'm familiar with it. You know?
Oh, okay. So Londell, have you been watching?
I haven't been, man. I tried to start watching it. I tried to start, but it started out real
for real?
So I couldn't really.
Damn, I feel like I'm gonna be like I had some breakdowns, man. I thought we was gonna.
We can still talk about it.
All right. So
I'm gonna watch it
right.
still.
I can chime
I'm
in.
caught up.
Still,
I
y'all
watch the newest
still gonna
season.
watch it? Okay, all right.
Give me up to speed.
All right, so right now, man, we we call it the penultimate. Well, it's called the penultimate episode, the episode right before the finale, man. So it's like it's a lot to break down, man. And if you watch like real good TV shows, you'll notice that typically that episode is more action packed than the actual finale. You know what I mean, the finale is like the resolution. They might create a new cliffhanger, but all the climax is always that episode before that. So it's mad stuff going on. First thing is, man, a possible blood feud, man. So, you know, if y'all, you know, y'all not familiar, but Aunt Louie, man, basically ran off with the plug. You know what I'm saying? Like she made a boss move. You know what I mean? And now she's buying her supplies straight from Teddy. You know what I'm saying? And now we're gonna see the aftermath of that, whatever. So I think Franklin fucked up, man, because he fucked up bad, because you can't have an employee he said she accounts for 90% of his business. So it's like, bro, you got one employee that accounts for 90% of what you do, whatever, and she know how to run your business, and she got easy access to the connects. Like, yeah, Nick, that's going to happen, because he was like, I didn't see this coming. And I'm thinking like, bro, you know what I mean? And she been trying him all season, you know what I mean? So that's going on. So I was going to see, you know, I was going to ask y'all, you know.
You could kind of see that.
She
like,
was.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't
Yeah.
really be surprised. So, did they still do anything with that that move? Where they go to? Remember they when they start moving to work from Cali to they went to Alabama, no, not Alabama.
Yeah. So down south, yeah. So that's the thing. So she brought that up too, whatever. Like, she was like, yeah, we make up 90% of your business, and she was like, yeah, most of our clientele is out of state. You know what I mean? Whatever. And he was like, oh, you talk about my expansion idea? And she's like, yeah, and we made it happen. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I think he just, and this show though shows you that like he was younger, obviously, when he got into this, and I just feel like, you know, there's times where he's a little bit naive. And that makes it kind of real, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, getting into something like that, you don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? First time, you know what I mean? So it ain't like he had like a pass of this, whatever. So yeah, so we got that. So I was just wondering what y'all think what Franklin's gonna do in regards to Aunt Louie. There's another narrative, man, another plot point, man. So Aunt Louie got this cop on basically kind of like on payroll, and she hired, well, basically she made another play, and it was to kill this guy named Kane. Well, Kane is the brother, Kevin's brother. It's Kevin. Remember Kevin? They killed Kevin a couple seasons ago. Yeah, it's Kevin's brother. It's my bad. Yep. So Kevin's brother Kane came out of jail. He want revenge. They kind of have like a mini truce going on, but basically Louie made a play and got her undercover cop, or her cop, whatever, her dirty cop, to try to get him out of here. It was a botched raid, and like a whole bunch of stuff happened with that. So we still wondering what's happening with that. But then another thing then is Leon and Wanda, man. So like, yo, that is a story of true love, dog, because she was a whole fiend, bro, like a whole fiend, and like he kind of wants her back, like he kind of like, you know, like looking at her or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know about dealing with a woman that uses like crack or hard drugs. But my question, I guess, for you would be, is that a deal breaker for y'all? Like, if a woman is into that, like, could you ever like help her get through?
We in the 80s, or we talking now?
Would y'all see? It don't matter. All right,
for perception.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's. If it was the 80s, how would you take that?
Are we talking like I'm meeting her and she's doing drugs, or like she wife me and then I find out she's doing
high school sweethearts?
She's wife, like just like sweethearts, just like Wanda.
We graduate.
Yep.
Crack start getting involved in shit, like it start flooding the hood and shit like that. We can't take a break. She start messing with the work, and then she come back around like a year or two later. She try and get clean, and I kind of want her back, and I'm trying to think. I might help her. I think I'll try.
Okay.
I think I'll try like my best. But nowadays, no way. It ain't.
Okay. You're not being a part of that process.
Like, you know what crack do to you.
Yeah.
You know what these drugs do to you. Like back then, it was the 80s. You know what I mean? You don't really. You was
right. Facts.
Trying to get high.
Just trying something. You know what I mean?
Like niggas got uncles and shit like that. Aunties and shit.
I would help her fight her demons, but I just wouldn't let them become mine, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it start to, get into what I'm doing, then I'm gonna have to let you go. But if I can help you, without it affecting me, then I think I would do that for sure.
Okay. That's what's up.
My thing is, like, we was like back in the 80s, and that shit was like fresh on the scene, and we ain't really know about it. Like, you want to get off of it, I'm gonna help you get off of it. I'm not gonna help you if you don't want help, basically. Like,
yeah. I feel you.
But nowadays,
I think,
I don't know. Like,
nowadays,
you know better,
okay.
baby girl, you know better. Like,
so I was thinking about it. I didn't think about it. That was a good question, Mark. That was a good one because I definitely didn't. I'm not looking at it in their perspective because I'm looking at it now, and I can't be a part of that. And the thing is, if even for me, even if I was dealing with something like I was addicted to something, whatever. If I'm really affecting your life, like you could leave me, shorty, leave me, let me deal. Like, I don't want to bring you down either. So like, I'm gonna keep that same energy. So like, no, I'm not gonna help you out with that. Like, cause we all know what drugs do, like hard drugs. And we ain't got time for that, bro. So, but he's like, but you could tell like, yo, this nigga, he really love her. Like, you know what I mean? So she's clean and she been clean for a while. And he, when they was all geeking, he started saying some stuff to her, like he want to travel the world with her. And she like, don't say that to me. Don't say that. You know what I mean? And then like, they kind of rehashed that conversation and, and he's just like, yeah, like I'm for real. You know what I mean? Like, if you right, you know what I mean? Maybe we could make something work, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, probably back then, cause we don't know what it was.
That's why when I watched that, I really be having to put myself in the shoes of the 80s because you start thinking, like, how you fall for that dumb trick? You know about all the break, but this is the first time niggas is really selling crack. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's different.
Yeah.
And there's no social media and documentaries and stuff like that
That's
back
good.
in the 80s like that and shit. Like,
right. Yeah, it was just say no. Just
as
say
they
no
was
to
putting the
drugs.
shit
Like,
in the city.
It wasn't no context or not. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
for a second, like, they wasn't even getting booked with crack because it was just coming up with baking soda. So niggas really didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like,
Yeah. That's facts. So actually, this is a good transition for a Twitter topic that I seen, man. And it was saying, it was a girl, she posted something, and I kind of found it, maybe last week. And she said, for a relationship to truly end, it has to be the woman that's fully done with it. Yeah, I mean, and she was basically saying that men will, they'll stay no matter how bad it is or whatever. Like, and I just want to know, do y'all believe there's any truth to that? Like, so for a situation to truly end with a woman, it has to be the woman that really moves on. Like, basically saying like men will, men will still dabble, you know what I mean? But like once a woman is done, she's done. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, do y'all
that statement? Once a woman's done, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's up to her completely though. There's some dudes that sever the tie with the woman, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just all depend on the type of dude. But in general, that statement's probably a little truer than not.
I feel like the love is not gonna be there if the nigga and the girl want to be done with it, but like the nigga still gonna hit if the pussy is available.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It's not gonna be love anymore. It's gonna be like, all right, well, this is familiar vagina. Let me just still fuck her. Like, I don't want to hit nothing else. I know she clean. I know she cool. We might not fuck with each other, but shit, hit me up on the late night. I still come through. That's all it might be.
Yeah. Basically that right there. I look at it like most guys, when they with a woman, it's like their choice. Like most men are with the women like that they chose. You get what I'm saying? To a certain extent, it's like no, a woman ain't bagging you, or if they do, you not letting it get that far to where you're going to be like, I'm in a relationship with you. So it's more unless it's like cheating, well, some people they might let that slide too, but unless it's something real like heinous or some shit like that, like somebody did something with your brother, like she did something with your brother, someone in your family, niggas is leaving. But for the most part, I think niggas is kind of just like, man, this is annoying, but let me just thug this out. Let me just thug out with this, the most annoying one that I can tolerate.
Okay, right. Okay.
Because you're gonna run into some issues with anybody you with, you know what I mean? So at some point in time, you have to think like, do I really is what I deal with her, being that I already got a bond with her, worth losing to go build a bond with somebody else that I might still have that with or worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I was thinking when they made that premise of fully done, I kind of agree, just in the sense of like, yeah, like y'all said, fully done, like, you know, a man will still go back to hit whatever, so he not really fully done with her now. He might open up that door, and he might, you know, or he might, you know, hitting might make her be more emotional, whatever, you know what I mean? But her allowing that to happen means that she's not fully done with it either, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think there is some truth to that, because like when a woman is done, where she like, don't touch me, don't, yeah, I mean, I'm not like, and you don't have that access to her body no more, like yeah, bro, you out of there, like, yeah, you know what I mean, like for the most part, I feel, you know what I mean? Charge it to the game.
I think you lose with the female, because, you know, her mind probably been going, for real, you know what I mean?
She left you 3 months ago in her mind.
It's like the last to go.
Yeah.
Waiting for that, what's the name?
It made, well, I brought it up because I thought it related to the Wanda and Leon thing, because he obviously, like, she still would, you know, yeah, she was the addict, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't done with him. Like, she would definitely go anywhere with this man, you know what I mean, if he was still with it. But, you know, since she didn't cut that off, whatever, you know, a man, yeah, he'll sometimes he might try to make it work. He might try to, niggas
Save
is Captain Save-A-Hose too, you know what I mean? Save a crackhead, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas be on that, like, you know what I mean, type time. So, I don't know. I thought there was some truth to that.
Killer did it first.
Who did it?
Killer on Killer season.
Yo, with this, that's a classic. So with this episode, man, I decided, man, I was gonna let, you know, my guest, man, come through with some talking points, man. So I don't know how spicy we gonna get. Probably gonna get some gems, maybe get some inspiration. But yeah, we can start with Londell, man. So what you want to talk about, man?
All right. Well, all right. So as y'all might know, I mean, I'm pretty sure the audience don't know, but I'm a newly licensed barber. As of March 9th, I've officially got my papers. Everything is lit. Everything is legal.
Yeah, fam.
So, yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know me, I seen it firsthand what you've been through to get it, man. So super congrats, bro.
So tell us about that process, because I actually thought you was a barber like a long time ago, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, so what I started out as basically was an apprentice.
Okay.
My man Yuri, he used to be my barber. He used to cut my hair and shit. And one day he was cutting my hair. He was just like, "Yo, I feel like you would be a good barber. I mean, you come here every 2 weeks. You keep up with your hair. I think you would do that for everybody else." I laughed it off. I didn't think he was serious or nothing like that. He spun me around the chair, dead ass serious, straight look on his face. So I took him up on his offer, because I mean, I was in between jobs, working these warehouse jobs, working these retail jobs I didn't really fuck with. Like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't got shit else to lose, so let me take this barber shit seriously and try to take it on head on. And I just stuck with it. And then I started out doing the baldy, because he was like, "Yo, this is the easiest cut you can do. You see hair eliminated." So I did that. And then my next haircut I did was an all even haircut, you know, just one length and then shape up at the end. And then after I got to good with that, then started doing fades, started doing everything else, and he just started throwing shit at me one at a time, and I just stuck with it. I was consistent, and shit, it got me here, licensed barber now.
That's what's up. So yeah, because I know there are two different routes. You can go apprentice, or you can go like just straight to school. So did you do a combination of both, or did you do?
Definitely did a combination of both.
Okay.
I was an apprentice for like probably 2.5 years, and then I started right before like COVID hit for real. So like once like COVID hit, everybody couldn't go to their normal barbers. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, yo. I can cut your hair, yo. Where you at? I'll pull up on you. I'll pull up on motherfuckers. Like, as long as I can trust you and I feel like you really about your business and you want a haircut, I'm gonna pull up on you. That ain't matter the dress. Like, put it in the GPS. I'm pulling up on you. So I pull it up on people, and I started getting my reps in like that too, because everybody was going to their barber. So I was only available because everybody that had their legit barbers, they couldn't cut through the COVID because fuck around get the license taken. I ain't had my license back then, so I ain't had shit to lose.
Right.
So yeah, shit was lit. And then
that's what's up, man.
And then COVID, like, it lifted. Everybody started going back to their barbers. And then I was just like kind of just not really getting any better. I wasn't getting any worse either. So it kind of took me a little bit, and it took my girl, she encouraged me, I feel like you should go to school. So after a while, I kind of was just like, you know what, you kind of right. So I went to World of Cuts Institute on George Street, and I got in there and I did everything basically. Like I got the book side of it, honestly, and that shit turned me up because I didn't really need the skill side from it because I've been cutting before I went there, so I was ahead of the curve. But, the book side of it turned me up, built up the courage to take my test, and
that's hard.
That shit flying colors first time.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So what went into and then I guess you got to after your license and stuff, then you got to go to the process of kind of picking where you want to work. Like what went into that process? You know what I mean, like picking what shop. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I was really just. I was working at this hair salon in Walmart called Smart Styles. Wasn't them wave though. They was doing like women hair, trying to do highlights and shit. I'm like, man, I'm a fucking barber. Like I don't want to do this shit. Like so my mom, like it was like I was only there for like a month too. Like it was crazy. Like I was there for a month, and then my mom, like she was like, yo, like I feel like you should go out to Sport Clips. They only cut men and little kids. I'm like, oh, that's right on my alley. But I never heard of Sport Clip before she even told me that because I go to a barbershop. I don't know about that shit out there, but that shit actually turned me up too because now I'm cutting white people, I'm cutting other people. Like you don't cut that shit in the city, man. Like I'm not getting scissors out in the city, man. Ain't nobody getting that shit.
Yeah, scissor work.
That shit turned me up, man. It turned me up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
scissor work, boy.
That's gonna separate me, man. I mean, 'cause I ain't gonna be just a black barber that can just cut black hair. Like, I don't want to be in that box.
Yeah.
Like, you got hair, I want to be able to cut it. So, this Sport Clip shit is turning me up, and I'm really enjoying the ride that I'm on right now. This shit is really, really a fun ride that I'm on. Now I'm licensed.
That's what's up.
Anywhere I want to be, but I'm choosing them for now. But
okay.
Gonna take me at.
I like that. That's a different approach, because everybody wanting this, I guess you figure out what barbershop you want to go to in the city, probably I would think too, you would want to maybe certain side of town or, people that you affiliated with, but honest, out there it's pretty neutral. Like, what I mean? It's just,
and to be honest, I don't really feel like on some bullshit. Like, I don't really want to be in anybody else's barbershop. Like, I want to build my own clientele my way. Strictly organic. I don't want to have to run no promotions like, tell your friend to tell your friend to tell your friend to come to me and I'll give you money off your haircuts, stuff like that. I want people to genuinely fuck with me and genuinely want to like my haircuts and want to come back to me consistently. And then once I build up enough of them, open my own shit. Like,
that's what's up, man. That's good. So did you have anything like for us to kind of chime in on or talk about with that? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, shit. I'm here. If you got any questions, let me know.
Okay. Well, all right. So here's a scenario, man. I got real life experience, man. I want to know what y'all think, man. How should I go about this, man? So, I had a barber for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? My man, I'm not gonna say his name on here, but real good barber, man. You know what I'm saying? Like had me laced up. You know what I mean? Whatever. And my man had got sick. You know what I mean? And he dealt with like a real bad form of cancer. And he was out of commission. He was out of commission at different points in time, whatever. So I remember there was a time period where I had to, like a year, I had to go and figure it out, whatever. So, I mean, then he came back, whatever. And, sometimes the only thing with him is, although the work was good, he sometimes he wasn't prompt, you know what I mean? Like he wouldn't show up sometimes, you know what I mean? Like he would leave you kind of hanging, whatever. So like the professionalism, that part kind of hurt me a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I'm living in Lancaster and I'm coming to York, you know what I mean, on the weekends to get my haircut still, you know what I mean? I've been living out here for 7 years. So I was going, you know what I mean, for like 5 years, I was, you know what I mean, coming back to York or whatever. And then sometimes I could only get my haircut on Saturdays, you know what I'm saying? And that's, and I set up appointments and all that, whatever. So then COVID hit, right? And then he ended up getting sick again. So he was out for like 2 years, whatever. So I finally found a barber in Lancaster, you know what I mean? And boy is nice, you know what I mean? He owns the shop. He got barber school. he, you know what I mean? He's like a barber influencer. And I know that don't necessarily matter, whatever, but like, I like the conversation. I like the quality, whatever. But now my barber, my old barber recovered. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, when you coming back, whatever. And then I was like, bro, like, you know what I mean? I had to kind of have to talk with him, like, bro, like, you know, I was like, yo, it felt like a breakup. It felt like a break. I was like, yo, bro, like, yeah, man. Like, I was like, I played the convenience role. I was like, yo, man, it's local. You know what I mean? It's easier for me. I got, you know what I mean? Whatever. And I didn't talk about professionalism or nothing like that, but I just was like, yo, man, it's, you know, and he was like, damn, man. He was like, yo, it's like I did a bid and everybody forgot about me. And I'm like, damn, nigga, like, you trying to make me feel guilty, nigga. Like,
wow,
you know what I mean?
Corny.
So, like, all right, so if you in that kind of situation, I know that was like a long story, whatever, but like, what should I have done? Did I do what I had to do? Like, what y'all think?
Nah, you handled business, man. You did what you had to do. You made a business move, man. As a barber, you gotta understand that you gonna lose motherfuckers. Like, and it's not even like your work fell off, but I mean, if he wasn't available, you can't really be mad at a motherfucker for finding a replacement. Like, yeah. And then you coming from Lake to go to York, like, dog, like, yeah. I'm going out my way to come to you, and you fucking coming up short. Like, yo, I dog, like, yo, you fucking me up over here, dog. Gas money that's crazy. Like,
yeah, fam, it was, yeah. I felt
when he was leaving you hanging, was he like reaching out to you after the fact, letting you know what was up, or you just, you know, never heard, you know, like?
Well, sometimes he would, sometimes he wouldn't, you know what I mean? And then, like, I remember having a conversation, you know, with some people, they was like, oh, maybe he was sick too. Like, maybe he was dealing with some health issues. I'm like, that's true. You know what I mean? And I didn't think about that, whatever. But like, even before he was sick, that was something that sometimes he would do. Like, every now and then, like, you would get that, you know, situation, and it just wasn't, it's no rhyme or reason half the time, or at least he wouldn't always explain it to me, you know what I mean? It would just be like, yo, my fault, my bad, like, and I'm like, all right, man, like, now I'm wolfing.
Communication saved the day, you know? Like, you know, if you can't make it, you going through things, I understand, but don't have me drive all the way to York for me to find that out, you know what I mean? But
Facts. Yeah.
You had to shoot 5 minutes.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy too, because, right? And it's crazy too, because my barber now, he, like, you know, like I said, he do a lot of stuff with like media and stuff like that. And he's kind of like become a mentor for me with this podcast shit. You know what I mean? Like, he, you know, so we got a different rapport too. You know what I mean? Like, and my other guy was cool, but it was, like I said, convenience. And then, like I said, this new wrinkle, whatever. I had to do what I had to do, I guess. So I know, man. And yeah, so would you, like, I guess, and two, it's not that bad when they're not in the same shop, but like, I know that probably is weird, right?
Oh,
like breaking up with a barber.
That happened with me.
Yeah.
My barber actually, my man Yuri, he actually put me in this shit. Like, he started opening his other barbershop in the Galleria Mall, and he wasn't around. Like, and I'm like, yo, like, I need a cut. Like, what's up? Like, you ain't working. You're working on something else, but I mean, the hair ain't gonna cut itself. So my man's was in the same barbershop, and he was just around, and he's nice as shit. And I was like, yo, I'm start fucking with you, and now he my barber.
That's it'd be like that, man, right? So.
That's what's up. Man, it's business.
What's up? That's what's up.
I still talk to him. He's still one of my mentors.
So they giving you the okay.
Everything.
I'm calling you a slimy dog. Saying I'm fucking with you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I fuck with it. That's what's up. All right, man. So let's move on to another topic, man. Yo, what you got for us, Naj, man?
Bro, I mean, like I said, bro, I don't really be doing too much, man, other than just enjoying my baby girl, man. You know, that's
okay.
The last 18 months, man, been all about her, bro. Not even to sound cliche, bro, but I'm loving this. I've done a lot of dope things, bro, but having her was the dopest shit I ever done so far, bro, for real, man.
That's
changed me as a human, and not even just like a a man, bro. Shit just
beautiful.
Something about having kids, and as you know what I mean. But
yeah,
it's different, bro.
So, all right. So being a dad, like, do you know, and, you know, obviously, you know, the most, like, one of the messiest, like, breakups and divorces we've seen is obviously with Kim and Kanye, whatever. And obviously they've been having some issues with the parents, whatever. Like, how, like, if you was in a situation, if you was a dad in that situation, how would you, you know what I mean? Like, would you,
I would have put hands on Pete as soon as my daughter was on his lap. I'd put hands on Pete and Kim, for real.
Yeah.
First of all, just to do that alone is one thing, but to take a picture and put it out, now it's like, are you blatantly trying to like disrespect me? You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you can't. Don't play. You can. I'm a patient dude, but don't play with my seed. You know?
Yeah.
Play with my seed, man. That would get messy real fast.
Yeah, because I'm like, you know, you ain't been with Pete that long, you know what I mean, for your daughter to even had that kind of rapport. And then he made, you know, he's made weird jokes about kids and.
What I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, because
in fall time.
How long you going to be with him? What, this might go on for another few months, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going to be a yearly, like, thing, you know what I mean? And then you got my kids. It's messy, man. But it's Kim K. What do we expect?
It's Kim. What do we expect, man? I mean.
The signs was there, so it ain't like that shit came out left field.
Choose wisely, man.
Kanye, my guy, but
bro. So.
You knew what you was getting yourself into when you was messing with Kim K. That wasn't supposed to be that. It was a money play.
Kim K
could be that
like
too,
that
but
230 after facts joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they said she helped him get out of
Bags.
debt, and he was like crazy into debt. But still, I don't think it was necessarily her paying it, but just her presence and
Kim K,
that,
like
just you know what I mean? I don't know if she paid it.
Yeah, her fan base. Yeah, her fan base. Helps
still.
You know what I mean? Get, you know, but I think it was kind of mutually beneficial, man, because she's been trying to tap into the black community for years. You know what I mean? Through her men, whatever.
Yeah.
And she ain't never have a man, like, at least with the stature of Kanye. Like, you know, Kanye got a following that's, you know, that rivals Drake, that rivals Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and like he has that influence. So I felt like it was definitely mutually beneficial at the time. But still, you had to know, like, on the real life shit, you know, she gonna be messy, especially if y'all break up, you know what I mean? And
you think it was equal though?
No, not at all.
Like,
but what I will say,
I'm not trying to hear Kim K fan base messing with Ye's though. You know what I mean?
There's more people with money that fuck with Kim K than there is that fuck with Kanye. Because it's like niggas from the hood that fuck with Ye. You know, niggas in the hood ain't got bread like that. But he do got people with the bread too. But I don't know. It's a like a
fashion girl too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, him being with before Kim K, he was like.
Ain't he a billionaire?
If I find the actual whatever,
he wasn't a billionaire.
I ain't saying like Kim K was like, here, huh, take this bread, and you know what I mean. But I think it was more like she might have a name where she can get loans out and where he can probably flip stuff and get that, because he was already too much in the hole probably to get even any more money out.
Well, yeah. Well, you were saying about her fan base. Well, she's a woman, bro, and like her consumers are women. Women are the most loyal consumers there are. You know what I mean? In business, you know what I mean? You think about beauty and fashion and aesthetics like that. Like that's crazy. That's more than music. Like that makes that. I mean, all together. Like, and now she got black women. Like before, black women didn't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Now black women fuck. That's what I'm saying. She infiltrated. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, she definitely got something from him, but like maybe what Mark's saying, like maybe loans and stuff like that, but just her presence and that's a $1 billion empire itself. You know what I mean? Kylie Jenner, you know what I mean? Like they got money.
Like, they got out of his situation.
So, I don't know, but it's like, still, you had to know.
I wanted to say it's because it came. I'm just saying
messy, man.
Yeah, she helped, but I feel like he would have got out of that.
Oh, no doubt.
Right, she helped him.
Yeah, if he would have been with an around the way girl, it would have took him a little longer.
Mine's
you know. So, all right, what you got for us, Mark? Man,
mine's more about the Maino situation. So Maino has said something that he has like a fantasy. I didn't watch the video. I just read the headline because once I read the headline, I'm not watching this because I'm not making myself upset. So it was basically saying that he has a fantasy of he role plays with white women where he pretends he's a slave and they like chain him up or something like that. So my problem is, I still got a problem with that too. But my problem is not necessarily him having that fantasy. My problem is these type of niggas. These be the same type of niggas that whenever some type of like racial thing pops off, they want to get on the camera, talk all this stuff like against racism, but you're enticing racism, whether you're doing it out of joking or, you know what I mean? So just like, bro, pick a side. Like if you going to be some woke pro-black motherfuckers, then be that. But if you not, then shut up when it comes to that stuff, because when stuff happens, you're going to like a hypocrite, because they going to put up like, ain't you the same nigga that want to be a freaking slave with white women? So it just like, I wish I listened to it so I could get more in depth into it, but I wasn't listening to that conversation. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, and then the niggas, they trying to excuse it.
Yeah, that would turn me off right away, like hearing that. Like
once they get called out for it, I was like, nah, man, that ain't cool. That's something you should have kept to yourself.
He could have kept that to us.
Yeah, keep that to yourself, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And maybe he was playing, but like still now I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, man. That's how crazy that is.
He got into it. I guess B-Dot said one of his songs was trash. Like he ain't really feel it, and Maino really felt some type of way, saying like, "Yo, you supposed to be my friend, and you like you're also like an influencer too. So when you say these type of things, it has an effect on other people and stuff like that. But you saying that, but at the same time, you're saying stuff like that, which now these white people are going like, see, it's okay. Maino does this shit too. You know what I mean? So you being a hypocrite. So it's just like that type of stuff. It'd be like you gotta stand on what you stand on. Like don't just be upset or somebody because they not standing on the same thing that you with or whatever. Like you putting your emotions into it instead of just taking what's it called, constructive criticism. I mean, he was blacking out on him.
Okay. Yeah, that's a work. Like, why would you play with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
like,
I don't even
fantasy
watch
though, man.
movies.
Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, after 12 years of slave,
I ain't never even seen that.
For real?
Yeah,
I
ain't retired.
Only sleep when I watch is Django.
That shit was so heartbreaking, bro. Like,
don't enjoy that one.
Yeah. Or maybe
Fox,
like Nat Turner or something like that, right? Like,
it wasn't Nat Turner movie, but America slept on it though.
They did that on purpose.
Remember the Nick Parker thing, and then they canceled him right before it came out.
Yep. Yeah, that's. Do y'all feel like when white women are like, you know, maybe attracted to you, do you feel like it's on some fetish type stuff, or do you feel like they genuinely fuck with you? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they genuinely fuck with us, but because we're different, you know what I mean? Like, so it is some type of like infatuation, you know what I mean? But it is genuine still at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like a white girl, when you go to like, you're Catholic, right? And you used to seeing those type of dudes, and then you spend a week in York High, you're gonna see some unicorns, some things you ain't seen before. You know what I mean?
Look at
it. Yeah.
And you know, I can see why one might be attracted, you know, to that. But
yeah. See, I never felt like I connected with white women for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, might have some fun with some white women, whatever, but like I never was into that. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the day when, you know, maybe the stereotype was like, you get some head for these white Joes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when we was younger, you try to go, and I never wanted to participate with that. Because remember back too, when we was younger, there was like a myth that like black girls ain't suck no dick. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, but I broke that myth. I was like, nah, nigga, nah.
There you go. Now you talking.
And it's better. It's better. Like, because they got lips. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just like I don't.
But not for like the one thing.
Like,
I'm not this is how I look at it. Like, the white woman, they can whatever the case may be. But all I know is someone down the line not gonna like me, and I don't got time for that uncomfortableness. So I just stay away from them just because of that. Like the woman could be A-okay, but what's up with your pops? What's up with your mom? How Meemaw feel? How Pawpaw feel? Because that's what they call them.
We talked about that. We talked about that in episode 6 too a little bit. I remember that. Yeah.
I'm not really, me personally, I'm not really into like mixing, races as far as children. You know what I mean? Like I think black people should, have children with black people, and white people should have children with white people, and Asian people have, that's how you keep your lineage going. We don't really, need to intermix, I mean, some of my best friends are mixed.
It's so crazy how you have to say stuff like that just so people don't think that you're being
100% black children. You know what I mean?
Like racist or anything like that. That's like a genuine thing he's saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that, but in the world we live in, you gotta be like, but da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? But it's like,
oh yeah,
it's crazy, but it's like, it's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers feel like that.
Nah, you do got to give the disclaimer, but nah, I feel the same way, and it's crazy. I'm not 100% black, you know what I'm saying? But like, I felt that way too. Like, I want to have, I want to have kids with a black woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't want.
You black, brother.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, but like white people, they be trying to play that game too. Like, you're not really that. I've heard that a lot. Like, you're not that black. Like, what the fuck? Fuck did that mean? Like, fuck did that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree, Naj. I mean, even though I know that can be controversial, because we heard some extremes though too with that. Like, remember Dr. Umar when he was, and. For the record, I don't know if the school. I don't know if the school is up yet. Is the school up? But remember he was like, if you can't even work for me,
he's someone that says things. Yeah, he says things where, like, when you listen to it, you shouldn't put your emotions into it. Like, that's the problem with a lot of us. When we hear things, our emotions get tied up into it instead of the actual message that's going across. Because, like I said, ain't nothing wrong. I mean, what he said like that is a little extreme, but I can get why he says that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah.
But no one's telling Asian motherfuckers that. No one's telling the Ricans that got all these stores all that type of shit. But it's only a problem when a black woman says that shit. So that's why I say it's nothing wrong with it, because everybody does it.
Nope.
It's just a problem when we try to do it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and definitely white, because now that race is, back in the forefront just all the time, white people are constantly looking for a way to label us racist. You know what I mean? Like, see, he does it. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, we ain't not talking about the same thing here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
But that's good. That was a good one. And then before we wrap it up, man, just a couple little things here. I just seen this tweet today. It was saying that, and it was my man Anthony Moore, man. He's a comedian out of Philly. He was like, he was talking about he can't wait for these documentaries about these NFT scams. So like, so there was this, and granted, I know NFTs, I feel like it really only benefits the original creator. Like, I don't know how people, I know there is a way to make money still when you resell it, but like, so this is what happened. It said Jack Dorsey sold his first ever tweet as an NFT last year. It was bought for $2.9 million, which he converted to Bitcoin and donated to COVID relief in Africa. But last week, the buyer relisted it for $48 million, and the auction ended with a top bid of, guess what? $280. Ain't that crazy? Like Twitter, 280. Like, I thought that was kind of ironic, but yo, like boy tried to relist it, and then like he tried to relist it for $48 million, and niggas was like, nah, you can get $280 for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have no sympathy for that. That to me, that's almost like them people, them old folks that you can like that get scammed over the phone still. Like if you that gullible, you deserve it, man. You deserve what you got coming to you, bro.
Yeah, like what value is somebody's first? Like even though it's Jack Dorsey, the guy who created Twitter, why would anybody want to own
the way you
that?
explain? I'm still
maybe it's a piece of history or something.
Like, I just hear stuff. I'm not engaging into it yet. I think one day I might. I don't know, but I think what it is more so is like a painting.
Yeah,
what I mean? It's just like some type of painting. You buy the painting, and you can sell this. Yeah, digital painting, because they say certain NFTs, like if you like try to screenshot somebody's paint and try to sell it, they'll know that it's not an official. Which I don't know how you can do that, but I guess it's more so like a painting. You can just set your own price in that. And I'm guessing years down, they're going to say like, "Oh, this is an NFT from 2021 or whenever they first came out," and then maybe they'd be worth something. But
well, yeah, the idea behind it was like, especially when you talk about art, was, you know, back in the day, if an artist created a painting, the people that made the money was the art collectors, not the actual artists. You know what I mean? Because they might sell the initial painting, maybe they sold it for a couple $1,000s. Well, yeah, but like once you got that one of one, those art collectors was selling that for millions of dollars, and the artist wasn't getting a cut of that. So with NFTs, it's like, all right, I sell a painting, maybe for $500,000. All right, well, somebody sells it, they sell it for $2 million. Well, I get a percentage of that $2 million. And then if they sell it again, I get a percentage of that and that. You know what I mean? So like, it's a way to kind of pay the creator. But I'm just saying that,
that's
like,
wild.
And when he's saying NFT scams, people are making anything NFTs. Like, it ain't just a painting. A tweet, nigga? Like, what the fuck? I don't give, like, you know?
What you buying a tweet for?
And then you pay $2.9 million for it, though. Like,
you got it. What? You got it.
Like, and like Naj said, like, I don't got no sympathy for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and you pay $2.9.
That's your last
for
and you got it. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you just lost that one. You know?
Yeah. And, all right. So before we wrap it up, man, when this episode comes out, man, this is it's like Easter break. You know what I'm saying? And Naj, you talk about having a kid and things like that. And one thing I noticed is that like, every year. And I feel like we're going to get these debates again, you know what I mean? And I wonder what's going on. Like, everybody, we grew up and we believe, and our parents maybe had us doing certain things, as a kid, maybe for innocent purposes, you know what I mean? Maybe it's fun. Maybe
I was just talking about that on Twitter recently.
Make-believe, whatever. But everybody, get into these, like, think pieces about, like, oh, you shouldn't celebrate Easter and you know what I mean? Easter bunnies don't lay eggs, so why are we doing, like, they get into like all that, you know what I mean? So like, what can y'all, and also too, I grew up in like early in my life before my dad kind of like refound God. I kind of grew up in a secular household, so like we ain't go to church on Easter and do all that, whatever. It wasn't until my dad got married. And then we was going to church all the time, but definitely went for Easter. And then I realized like, oh, Easter is like a second Christmas, and like, you know what I mean? For some people, you know what I mean? And then getting the gifts, whatever. But like, to what extent, man, do y'all celebrate the holiday? And like, can y'all tell me, man, why do people only go like then there's that stereotype of like, oh, they only go on Christmas and Easter. Like what does that do for people? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm the wrong person to ask about church. I've probably been there like 3 times in my whole life. So
okay.
But as far as the Easter Bunny, Santa, and all that, I mean, being a kid's about having an imagination anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not really about to just strip that from my daughter because I feel, a way about it. You know what I mean? She's innocent little mind. She won't believe in a bunny until she's a couple years old. What's the harm in it?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Let a kid be a kid, man.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, I do get why parents don't like Christmas, though, because they feel like Santa takes credit for, the gifts that they worked all year to get. So I understand that. But also every day, not every day, but like you shouldn't just give your kids something on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like I always said every day is like Christmas. You know what I mean? So if one day out of the year you want to put some milk and some cookies out, come on, man, let your kid have some fun, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What you think? I know, Londell, you don't got no kids yet, but like, how you gonna deal with the Easter Bunny and all that, man? When you have some.
I mean, to be honest, like, I'm just gonna let a kid be a kid. I mean, because it's nothing wrong with having a kid believe in the holidays mascot. Like, just like Easter has the Easter Bunny and then the Christmas has Santa. Like, it's cool. Like, believe in that what you want to believe in that, but just know I'm the motherfucker that's actually gonna give you these memories. I'm the one that's putting all this hard work in. Like, just believe that and just know that and be cool. And then once you get old enough, you actually realize like Santa ain't real and Easter Bunny ain't real. Like
that's a classic.
You find that shit out on your own time. But I ain't gonna have you out here 13 years old and so you still believe in the Santa and shit like that.
Oh nah, that's OD.
Like,
that's OD.
That. Like, single digits, like.
Not to get controversial, but like if you
not get controversial, do it.
If you let your child believe in a that that Jesus might be white when it says clearly he got
take your time,
hair,
Pastor.
His bronze skin, hair of wool. So you'll bypass that make believe, but you draw the line at a bunny or a big fat guy.
That's real spill.
Suit. I don't.
Take your time. Take your time. I
but
hear
like
that.
Church.
I don't celebrate
that is
any
real
holidays like at all. Good. But because it's all about choices. Like if my child wants to, and especially if they're going to be integrated, or not that I didn't even say integrating, but when they want to be going to school with other kids, I don't want them being that guy like, my daddy said Santa Claus ain't real. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like a kid in there ruining shit for other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them and him having beefing with his friends and stuff because he just this super woke kid at like 7 years old.
Ruining for the other,
that ain't cool. So long as they believe in it, long as they believe it, it's cool. But like Londell said, we're not doing that. Once you start understanding everything, and I'm a type of I don't care.
Hotep young boy,
you could think Santa Claus that type of stuff, and because like Nas said, they ain't going to be the only time I'm getting you something. Like so, you can have that one. You can have those 1-2 days that. All right, yes, Santa got you that. Or whatever. Or if anything, I might say Santa Black. That's the most I might say that I might switch up. Like,
and you know they get mad when you try to say Santa could be black. They be like, and you be like, yo, it's fake in the first place. Why do we care if he's black, Spanish, whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to have nothing, man. Not even if it's make believe, bro. You know that.
Nah, I agree, man. Like I think we gotta let the kids be kids, man. And we had those things when we were younger, and maybe you didn't. Now, if you didn't, then obviously, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Keep that going, like keep that energy, whatever. If you feel that's right for you. But yeah, like I don't think that people need to. Everybody feels like everybody got to talk. Want to be a talking head, and everybody want to get all these think pieces about these topics, but it's like, yo, man, if you don't want to, do the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, then keep that in your household. You know what I mean? If I want to do it, don't judge me because I want my kid to have a little bit of fun, innocent fun. Because even if they do, like you said, like even if they do think Santa Claus bought it. When I did realize Santa Claus was a real, and then I still have a memory, and I could look back like, damn, yo, my parents bought me. You know what I mean? Like it don't erase all the stuff that they gave me, even if in that moment of time I didn't know that they got it for me. Like I still have a brain, and I could, oh yeah, damn, my parents, they came through. Like I didn't know how they came through. You know what I mean? Because this and this and this, whatever. So like. But yeah, so we're gonna let the young boy have some fun. I'm gonna try to find an Easter egg hunt this weekend, man. Hopefully, I want to do one of them adult ones though, where they be having like real
out that
cash in them, like real cash. Yeah, I want to do something like that. But man, y'all had a good time tonight, man.
Yo, great time. But absolutely. I mean, we were talking about music, so we talked about Drake.
That be a remix.
Pusha T, but like. Can I get some J. Cole love, man? Did we hear the bars this man's been spitting these last couple of
and I don't know who he was up against either, so I don't really know.
That joint is hard.
Yeah. That joint's hard.
Do you feel like he got snubbed at the Grammys?
No, I mean, what project was it?
Tyler.
The DJ Drama joint?
Tyler one. The one with
Oh, the one with
No, I'm talking about Tyler. What's Tyler joint one?
No, it was
it was nominated.
The one that came out in 2021, Cole's project.
The joint with
Yeah, I think that's the DJ Drama joint. I'm not mad at.
Tyler.
Mad at that.
What's it? It's called. I'm pulling up now. I feel bad. It's called "Call Me If You Get Lost." Yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So my favorite young boy features on that album, and I think he won a Grammy for that joint. That What's Your Name?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Cole, they talked about on Group Chat Chronicles, man. Shout out to them guys, man. But like they say, they feel like Cole can't catch a break,
I don't
man.
think so.
When it comes
they
to
might
that.
do him like Nas,
like just getting the album of the year. You know what I mean? Like, does he have a Grammy?
Like,
or he probably has
50.
like
you know, Nas won his first string last year.
Solo Grammy at all?
His first
I mean, the Grammys.
Lifetime achievement type joint. Yeah. Yeah. Last year, yeah.
Fam, I haven't cared about the Grammys since Macklemore won. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, that put a nasty taste in your mouth from then.
Just let me know how much weight it holds. Don't hold no weight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and two, you gotta understand, not everybody even submits their work for Grammys and stuff like that, and there's always even politics with that type of stuff, and I don't know. I didn't watch the Grammys, so I know that Silk Sonic swept it though. I know they won like everything.
Did anybody get slapped or no? That was only
I don't know. That might be the last one we see for a while, man. That was we don't want to run that topic into the ground because I talked about that a little bit. What are y'all listening to right now, man? Like what's some stuff that y'all listen to?
Yo, believe it or not, some of my favorite albums in the last couple of years have been female albums, bro. The female artists,
okay.
They got it, fam. Kalani's to Summer Walker's to SZA, Jasmine Sullivan, all masterpieces in my opinion, bro.
Okay.
All of them.
What you listening to, Londell?
I'm trying. I'm really, really, really trying to get this ESTG and 42 Doug tape. I'm trying to get.
I saw you talk about that.
It's not really hitting like I thought it was gonna hit. I'm kind of upset because I'm a big.
You like G over Doug?
42 Doug. I just feel like he just kind of trying to ride the EST wave, and
I like 42 over EST. That joint, I don't know. He be talking that shit. That's why I could get over the annoyance of his voice. And I don't really what's the name, but I feel like they do talk about the same.
Really,
they both do talk about, but I feel like ESTG talk about the same type of bars, just like with a synonym. Like he just saying it differently. Like everything is walking down on something. Fentanyl, but he hot. Don't get it wrong, because that thumping. What's that joint? Thump shit or thumping? That's my shit. I feel like it's an overwhelming album. I feel like there's a lot of overwhelming albums. They just put too many songs on there, and I don't know if they're doing it for streaming purposes or what. But all those songs, it's like it's too much music. It's too much music being presented for them to put that many songs on an album, because niggas not listening. Unless you're a diehard fan of that artist, you're not listening to a whole album with 21 songs on there.
I'm not. Not no more. I'm not.
But then you got 21 songs and they're not talking about nothing. So like, why are you making me sit through a bunch of nothing for 21 songs?
Yeah.
This album could have been one song, and that would have been cool.
It's track 1 and track 2, I think.
It could have been one song.
They released the 2 singles that was on Everybody Shoot Us 2.
I've been listening to Do You Know Nico? I think that's what it's called.
I can't think of it, but
I think he's like a producer, but he just got a couple people on the track, like ASAP's on there, Pusha T's on there, Tyler the Creator's on there, Gunna, Pop Smoke. They got a Pop Smoke track on there. Lil Uzi got his joint called Heavy. That joint is hard. That's my shit.
Okay.
But
some heavy names.
Okay. I've been listening to a lot of crossover stuff, man. Like I've been getting softer with my music choices, bro. I'm kind of excited for the Pusha Drake beef, because then it gets me back into like the bars of like songs. Because I like bars, but like I get my bars out of battle rap. Like that's how, but like my music that I'm listening to, I be wanting some melodies. I be wanting some, so I listen to Blast. Like that's my guy. Like anything that he on, I'm listening to. And I actually like this one guy that I've been hearing. He got some heat, man. Like his name is Rex Life Raj. He got a joint with Wale called Beauty and the Madness. Crazy song. And he got this joint called Freak. He got this joint called Freak with Juvenile. Yo, fam, you put that on? In the club, you put that on with your girl. Like, yo, fam, it's going down. Like, it's going down, bro. Like, so Rex Life Raj. I be doing I be doing the playlists and stuff like that, and I used to, go hard on Rap Caviar, and it be hit or miss. So the playlist I listen to on Spotify is called Signed XOXO. So it's like a lot of like R&B rap type stuff, you know what I mean? So that's the kind of bag I be getting in, man. But when I want that killing nigga shit, I watch a battle, man. You know what I mean? So
I be getting different bags, so I mean I always try.
What was you saying, Naj?
I said, you talking about battle rap. One of my favorite lyricists on this planet is Daylight.
Fact, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So,
yeah, of course, yeah.
His wordplay, like his penmanship, might be like second to none, maybe Hove and them, but a lot of people not gonna know him if you don't really follow battle rap.
Exactly.
And if you get past his antics, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
Serious, bro. Wordplay is ridiculous, man.
That's what I'm saying. These battle rappers, the way they push it together is crazy. Like it's crazy. Like and they get knocked for not being able to make music, but like most rappers could not battle rap. Even most rappers could not battle rap. So
that have good music, but I feel like their label is just not letting them put it out because I feel like it's not. Yeah. It's not pushing a certain agenda. So I mean, if you're not talking about certain stuff, they're not letting you put that shit out. So. Because you always see, like, artists on Instagram, they playing the song, and then you never hear that song, like, ever. Like, you just like, yo, what happened?
Meek is famous for that, man.
Yo, do y'all still think that you need a label still, though? Like, because you said the label don't put it out. In 2022, do you think a rapper can become, Lil Baby or the Babies in them with no label, like 100% independent, just with social media and, and building that grind that way?
See, it's crazy because, recently that there was that survey that came out where everybody was putting, and it was a long one, so I didn't participate, but it was like your favorite rapper, favorite song, underground artist, whatever. And like, I was talking to Jones, I had commented on something, and I was like, I don't even really know what an underground artist is anymore because we used to have that Piff and things like that, and we knew where it was like a clear separation. Now some of these guys that are like lesser known, I could listen to everybody's shit on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. So like it don't, and I don't watch music videos. Like not that I don't want to, it's just that don't hit my. I hear music and get introduced to music just from the music. Like I don't be knowing half of the videos that be out. So like for me, it's hard to even determine what an underground artist is. But like. But low key though, some of these guys that are like they come out of nowhere, they do be signed. Yeah, I mean they do have label. They do be having label push.
Like you have to pay someone. If you don't have the money
to put out music now, like easier than before. But like that push,
you can reach. But I feel like marketing,
that marketing, like you need that capital, bro. Because
a lot of
you need that.
Like a lot of these like rappers that look like they got a lot of money, they don't really have as much money as they portray they have. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of independent artists that are probably doing well off, way better than some of these signed artists. Like Currency, for example. Like I know Currency's probably way well off than some of these artists that act like they're making some big money and stuff like that. But he definitely has to grind more than a lot of the artists. But it's something that he likes to do, and I'm pretty sure if he ever gets like tired where he like needs that push, where like he can go to a label and they can give him like an advance and he can do all that type of stuff. Cause you still gotta play the club. You still gotta play in the clubs. Like if you ain't got nothing playing in the club or the radio. The access putting it out is easier than ever before. Like you can just start. I mean,
the girls like you said at the beginning of this joint, if you can get a female fan base, you out of here, bro.
Shit too, man. Like you got one song go crazy, but if you don't got nothing to follow up with that shit, you just had a crazy moment. That's it.
Yeah, let's wrap this up, man. Yo, again, man, I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Yo, audience, man, if y'all still watching, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man. Had a good talk with my guys here. I'd like to get y'all back, man, whenever, whenever y'all ready to come back on there, man. We can talk about some other stuff. You know what I mean?
Fun, man. This is fun.
Yeah. So, yo, again, man, like, let's run through it. Where can they find y'all, man, on social media?
Man, yo, my Twitter, like I said, I think I got a pretty good Twitter page. If you like jokes or you like somebody who's going to, have a few hot takes but not be annoying with it, then, follow me at Most High Naj, man. You might like what you see there. But Other than that, Facebook, Naj McGee. I don't do too much on there. Instagram is Most High Naj as well. And man, that's about it, man.
That's what's up.
Twitter, gifted_cuts. Try to keep it real business formal, just in case somebody find me on there for my clients, And then Facebook, Londell McGee. I don't really like to promote that joint, but I do use it when I promote my own shit. So
we stuff to annoy people just to keep my timeline a certain way. So don't just be following me just because you know me. So if I feel like you ain't a good follow, I'll block and unblock you. So we keep it at that. Yeah, because I don't got time people to complain about my tweets and shit like that. So.
And just real quick, Londell, Cool Guy James, is that because of LeBron? Was that like a LeBron thing?
My middle name is James, and
okay, because I know y'all some LeBron stands right there, man. I had to give y'all a little cheap shot. Your man's went out sad, man. What happened, bro?
Someone made a good point. Someone made a good point.
Is he going to try to team up with Curry? Is that real? Is that just? I
don't know. I seen it on Twitter. Trolling. Someone said that
everybody probably else would.
It won't really be the same.
You would like to see that now.
Him linking up with any other superstar because even though LeBron's still putting up LeBron numbers, LeBron's still not prime LeBron. The same way how you were saying with Drake, how Drake is, he's on this downhill. The same thing with Bron. So it's almost like a veteran player playing with a superstar, even though Bron is still going to do what Bron does, but he can still take more of a break because in order for them to probably make it, Bron probably would have had to do some unbelievable stuff on that court, and then that would have just messed up their whole season, messed up his career. He probably had to retire sooner than when he needed to.
Yeah,
and he trying to play with the Suns. So.
I think that's the only reason why he's sticking around now at this point, right?
I think so. Probably once I think he can win more championships too, though. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
Hot take. MVP gotta go, man.
What about Russ? Not Russ.
I see
it's the all-star. It's the all-star connection. Like just because they all-star the superstar, they don't need to be put together. Sometimes you need that role player. Sometimes you need that spot-up shooter. And it's social media, so it's egos involved and all that type of shit. It's always egos involved like that.
So man, it might be
it's more intense because they can.
It might be the death of the super team. Might be the death of the super team. I don't know.
Express their frustrations online and stuff like that, or they can be like subliminal. All it takes for Stephen A. or Shannon A. to grab that and they'd be like, "Oh, we got something to talk about. Now we're going to make this small thing something huge," and now that's messing with their ego even more. So now it's making up tension inside the locker room.
I think AD got to be one of the softest superstars in league history. Like, man, softest.
Like fragile, like durable. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Was injured.
Out for 20 games. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
Little
I
injury
feel
that shouldn't bother you like that. You out for 20 games.
Like play through it. Yeah, play through it. Well, LeBron been getting a lot of flack for that too. Like, they making a lot of Kobe comparisons and like, oh, Kobe played through this. LeBron, I don't know, man. I think everything's
Kobe
a little bit different, but
you can't compare nobody to him. Like.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, LeBron really didn't have no injury history prior to the last couple years. You know what I mean? So you got to give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for that. You know what I mean?
You got to give him credit for being LeBron James, bro. Like, absolutely. Look what he's done, bro. Regardless of how you feel about it, you got who else? It's unprecedented what this man is doing.
Yeah.
Nobody in the history of the league has done this, bro.
Well,
played at this level.
You know what it's going on.
Definitely, yeah. LeBron's definitely 1-1. We're not gonna start no new debate on here, or whatever. I just wanted to. I just had to throw that out there, man. About the Lakers, man. That was a sad jump, but yo, man. Again, I thank y'all, man, for y'all participation. Thank you to audience for watching, man. Again, subscribe, share, like. It goes a long way, man. This is another episode of 280 Plus Podcast, y'all. We out. Peace.